messed up thing is that sex is not the biggest part of a relationship, but it is a big part of relationships.
Speak your talk,
if that listen, if we already imagine I'm stressed at work, the kids are getting on my nerves, the dog is housebroken, your mama keeps showing up and acting a fool, and also the sex is bad. Marriage comes with its own problems. Sex cannot be one of them, because that's your most vulnerable. That's your most sensitive spot.
I don't know, man. When you think about love, bruh, I think guys and girls, we do look. I think we look at it differently. You think about marriage. You marry for love. All the Harlequin romance stories and all this kind of stuff, LMN and what have you. It's about the romanticized love piece of it. I was having some thoughts about this, and I put this meme up, this graphic. And when I tell you they were talking about this thing like you wouldn't believe, I said, guys that are legacy-minded tend to marry for trust, not love. Love definitely is a reason, but it's not the reason. We've loved, many. We've trusted few. So trusting her with our money and our children isn't a small thing. Passion is one thing. Posterity is another. And I thought that I was going to be dragged through the mud. Because the fact that a guy will not marry you primarily for love is a thing.
I don't think anyone in 2021 is marrying for completely love.
See,
it's other things that go into it. You got to understand how a person thinks about bills, what their morals are, how they plan on raising the kids. It's not just, oh my gosh, you give me butterflies no more. We're living in totally different times.
What is the deciding factor, though, if you could only pick one?
Are we going to be able to survive the apocalypse together? At this point, we are picking end of the world partners. Choose wisely.
That's good. To me, then, I don't know. I look at this from a different perspective, because I feel like trust is a part of some people's love. Like, I don't trust you. If I don't trust you, it's going to be hard for me to love you. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like with some guys, it go hand in hand. So if I'm trusting you, I love you. So I'll marry you for both of those things, which are part of the whole package. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. But to me, you're seeing it through the lens of like a guy will see it. Like a guy sees love as respect and trust. Because the thing is, I'm not going to be able to love you unless I can take out the thing that is most vulnerable to me, which is my heart, and at the end of the day, or hand it over to you and trust that you're not going to break it, that you're not going to hurt it, you're not going to mar it, but you're going to make it better. And then the next day, I get it back and I go out and do what I do. But that's trust. Like, you got my heart. You passed the rib cage at this point, but you don't even get there until you got trust.
Does trust and security go hand in hand? Are they kind of the same thing?
They do. Well, if I don't trust you, I don't feel secure. And, people like, well, the bills are paid. Yeah, but you lie a lot. You're manipulative. You gaslight me. So there are many other things that can constitute me actually trusting somebody. And once I feel like this person is consistent, they're accountable, I can believe what they say, they're going to be exactly where they say they are. Yeah, I feel secure.
Yeah. And that's a love language almost. That's her love language. She wants to be secure. She wants to be provided for. And that's why I say they go hand in hand. So is love.
Yeah, that's women in general though.
Yeah,
I mean, by and large, that's, women in general.
But see, that's what I'm saying. What they're saying, guys that are legacy-minded tend to marry for trust, not love. Well, they're the same in a way. Just like with a woman.
We will honestly tell you, because I got to go back to this. So it's a graphic. It was a post that said, let me read it. Most men don't marry the woman they love or loved the most. They marry the woman that is around when they are ready to marry.
That's a glass half full situation.
We got two different things.
That's a glass half full situation.
I done saint it.
That is no, that happens because all right. So the meme that's funny to me with guys, that's kind of glass half full, kind of true. You ever see what they had the old man be like an old dude with a ring box, and be like men when they finally really settle down, it'd be like somebody that's 80 years old.
Hilarious.
Some dudes are like that, but that's not every dude. So I mean, this is kind of like wide range. Some dudes are like that. They wait till about 65. Like, all right, I'm going to chill out. But then some dudes know, like,
their body done shut down and don't nobody want them no more.
Right. They need 15 pills just to wake up in the morning.
Now they need a caregiver. They're looking for a caregiver, not a wife.
But Say the quote again.
Most men don't marry the woman they loved the most. They marry the woman that is around when they are ready to marry.
See, that's kind of loaded because people ask these type of questions. It's hard to know who you love the most because you only know who you love right now. Unless you just go down. No, if you go up, because it's loving somebody the most comes with growth and time. It takes time to outdo something.
I don't think that we talking about love I don't think when I say love, I think we talking about truly infatuation. Because if you love them the most, honestly, you probably are going to, and if it was reciprocal, granted,
right?
Then you're probably going. But that kind of love, like real love, agape love, and whatever, that's a time thing.
Correct.
But I'm saying when you say you love the one, that person that really just blew your mind, that one.
But see, that could be some lust too.
Yes,
that's some lust.
There's a lot of lust.
There's a lot of lust.
But the thing is, we typically don't marry that person because at the end of the day, low key. Yeah, I can't get my I don't want kids with you. I don't no man, I don't want nope. I can't trust you to keep my house and my legacy. No. This was what it was. But this over here, even if they're not the best you ever had, even if they're not as attractive as you think that you would want somebody to be, I'm telling you something. When you find the one that you can trust for a guy, that's different. That's different. Now, granted, I'm not telling you you're not going to stop thinking about, filet mignon. You feel me?
Wow. You literally threw that together. You had that in your back pocket?
Yeah.
That was in your back pocket.
I've been thinking about it for a minute.
Wow.
Filet mignon.
Yeah.
Well,
top of the line, but she hood.
Rod is definitely going to forget about him. He said that, remember? Yeah, in the last episode.
I said that?
Yeah, you were like, no, I'm quick to move on. I don't remember you at all. That's what you said.
It did sound something like that. It did.
No, it was something like that. It was definitely paraphrased, but
probably I broke your heart because you left her in the ocean.
Oh, cut it out, sir. Cut it out. I don't want this to become a personal topic. I was making a point of a story.
Yeah.
But I think with that, like I said, I think that is time because, like I said, you don't know. You know who you lusted over the most, but you can't say who you loved the most because that comes with time. Like it takes time.
Precisely. So that's why when I put in my quote, I did the air quotes,
right?
Because we've loved many, bro. You can count on one hand, bro, and have some fingers to spare. How many people you genuinely trusted? Like you trusted?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yep.
That right there. When you think about my life and my posterity, and growing and building and making sure that somebody's going to be there for me, and I'm there. You want to know what's secure.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Even guys. I want to know what I can trust. So it may be just not a guy thing. It may be a girl thing as well. But a lot of times, I think some people think when the WAP is good or when that thing be thanging.
That's childish. Childish.
Yeah.
That's childish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't.
It's childish.
I don't know.
If you fall in love with because the WAP is good, it's childish.
Somebody sexing you good is not the same as making you feel secure. Y'all don't have a bond. Y'all don't have a connection. There's no chemistry. It's just good peen.
However,
you got to know the difference.
However, sometimes when that soul tie is there, you can't really know
people's actions definitely show.
Mm-hmm.
Blinders to soul ties.
Because some people just they know what they're doing. They know what's going on. This is what this is, and then I'm done. People know.
Then you don't create a soul tie off of that.
But sometimes one person in the participation of the activity thinks there is.
Okay, then that person is soul tied. You're not. See, a soul tie don't mean that y'all both got to be on the same page. You could be tied to their soul.
That's horrible.
Yeah, your mind, your will, and your emotions. That's your soul. When you are intertwined in that way,
mm-hmm.
and it's like, whoa, I can't even get. Man, yes, it's that takes God to break.
It's true.
Real talk.
Then sometimes you tied to the wrong person. This happened. We've all seen somebody that we thought. We looked at them on paper,
mm-hmm.
and it feels like, man, this is it. This one right here. This is it. Sometimes without even doing anything.
I think in your gut, you always know though that something.
You know what? I don't even say it's a gut feeling. I don't know. Tanya will agree with this. I don't think it's a gut feeling. Sometimes stuff don't line up where y'all measure up. Like it seems like the time is never right for y'all to date or get together, and you feel like something's almost blocking it. Mm-hmm. Like, dang, man, why our communication always fall off? Or why we always kind of stop, talking all the time? Or why every time we go on a date, we end up having a stupid argument? Like, even though you feel like you're looking at them like, man, this is the person.
Mm-hmm.
But then y'all get together, something always just causes friction. That's something interrupting that. You see what I'm
saying?
That's the universe trying to tell you.
Not that one. Not that one, G.
Women find their soulmate every 6 months.
Bruh.
Every 6 months.
I've had some meetings with some women. I thought like, this is the girl. We went to dinner, and by the time we got through with dinner, I'm like, I was wrong. This dinner right here showed me everything I need to see.
Absolutely.
She didn't have to come back to the house or anything. So how much is right here? Thank you. Out of here. This is our last time talking. We're done. That's okay. I felt one way walking in, felt another way walking out.
It happens.
But then sometimes you meet the right one. You're like, oh, this one. Sometimes you just know.
You just know. And that's what I think. I really believe that the longer you leave sex off the table, I mean, I think sex just really clouds the story.
It can.
It clouds the whole narrative because now you got something else. Now, and I know why people do it because they want to make sure that it's not trash. So let me go ahead and just let me see what's up with this.
You gotta drive that car around, make sure it run now.
Yeah, and I want to make sure it ain't trash. But
make sure the oil change.
Honestly, man, if it's trash or not, if those other things are in place.
Wait a minute. Mm-mm. What was that facial expression right there? You had a memory. I need to hear it. What was that facial expression right, Tiny?
No,
Tiny,
it's the way that he's speaking about it. He said, I got to make sure it ain't trash. And I'm like, this is a very harsh conversation right now.
But sometimes that's not something like though. Honestly,
it's horrible.
One girl, I was in.
We didn't even got to talk about
long time ago.
At least 25.
So that's what he said. First of all, I know that I know how some of these guys in this church feel about I don't want to do nothing before marriage. No, I've been married before, and I'm not married, and it was trash, and I'm going to sample before I get married to make sure that it's not trash again.
You won't buy a car without driving off the lot.
In the church?
In the church, yeah, it was the whole situation, yeah.
Yeah, you waited. I remember you telling that story that you waited till your first marriage.
I was married. She wasn't talking about me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was married. She wasn't talking about me. No.
Yeah, no, we talked about this on radio back in my radio days. But we talked about this on radio and
the rolling
call
70s.
It was a big man. I just dunked on you.
Pretty good, yeah.
Hey, syndicated.
Put his foot down with it,
But yeah, no, we had callers call in and a lot of people said, waited till marriage. Bad idea, divorced because of it, because it was trash. Like, you gotta. I feel like you just have to test those waters, man.
The really messed up thing is that sex is not the biggest part of a relationship, but it is a big part of relationships.
Speak your talk,
listen, if we already imagine, I'm stressed at work, the kids are getting on my nerves, the dog is housebroken, your mama keeps showing up and acting a fool, and also the sex is bad. Marriage comes with its own problems. Sex cannot be one of them because that's your most vulnerable. That's your most sensitive spot,
man.
In a marriage, that's as close as y'all can be.
And that sandwich,
and you mean the most intimate part of what we have is not okay?
I can't agree with that.
Man, that sandwich right after though.
I'm gonna tell you why I can't agree with that because, like, if the other parts of your intimacy are broken, then that part, the physical part, is gonna be trash anyway. Right. I'm telling you. So when the other parts are healed and available, you find a way to work that thing out, man. You find a way to work. So yes, you do. Because let me tell you why. What happens is when you say, I am willing to make this, let me tell you something. If your mama made Brussels sprouts for dinner and there was nothing else in this house to eat except Brussels sprouts for the first 3-4 days, 7 days, you might be okay. Let them Brussels sprouts be hot and ready on that table on the 8th day. You're going to be like, well, you know what? I guess I can try some hot sauce on these Brussels sprouts. It could be your new favorite thing. And I think one of the challenges for us, and y'all don't like when I say this, the challenges for us is that we've done so much sampling. It's like we know what we like oftentimes based off of what we had.
Speak for yourself.
And I'm saying.
I was about to say, what's wrong with knowing what I like?
I just said, y'all, and there's nothing wrong with knowing what you like. I'm saying that you don't know what you like with this person. You know what you like with that person. Now, granted, you can still know what your, spots are and all this kind of stuff. But the truth is, this person can bring something that nobody else can because it's a different person. And you bring something to him that nobody else can because it's a totally different person.
Or you just know what you don't like with this person. And that's just like you haven't made it to anything that I like because we ain't made it there.
And there's nothing wrong with lovingly saying that. Not, you ain't hitting it right. We ain't going to go there again. We're not going to touch that. But I'm saying there's a way.
How did we end up here?
I know we had to circle back. But there's a way to lovingly say something to somebody. Say, hey, this is what I like. Let's try this.
Okay, that's a good.
Let's try this because there are people that have all kinds of trauma, and they're tight. They're tight, and they don't really want to open up. They don't want to try. Oh, I don't do that. No. But honestly, man, that's man, you guard it. You guard it.
There's that.
Male and female. You guard it.
Yeah, I can see that.
That intimacy piece, not the physical piece, but the intimacy piece will open you up and make you more vulnerable, which is what you want anyway. You give me your vulnerability, I give you my vulnerability because I trust that you're not going to hurt me. You trust that I'm not going to hurt you. And now we can explore.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, now we can explore.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm a prophet. I better stop it.
You're a prophet?
I better stop it.
You better stop it?
Mm-hmm. It's the rhyme, Rod. It's the rhyme.
I thought you were being serious right there.
I was very serious.
That you're a prophet and you need to stop it?
Wow. We're doing this?
Is that what you said?
Are.
Wow.
I thought you said I'm a prophet. I need to stop it.
I'm not a prophet.
Here we are again. Katie.
I knew that.
Katie
So why
Bullshit.
you ask me?
Because you said that.
Brought to you by
We're doing this?
No, I just said, okay.
Meaningless
whatever, man.
Banter.
Man. Okay.
It's because I'm not wearing the hilarious shirt. I know that's why.
Wow, is that what it is?
You text me and you said you better wear that shirt
You
today.
bastard. That was never sent. Please pull it up. Please pull it up. Please. I would love to see those receipts.
Okay. Oh, man, where we going? We got to figure where we're going. All right, so speaking of which, I did this thing where, there's an app that can show you what you look like with no beard. Oh, it was a disaster. So,
roll the footage.
I'm gonna open myself up to go ahead and be roasted by y'all. Why not? All right, take a look.
Well, you like James Harden.
You look like Jeezy mama.
Oh, don't say that. His mom. Okay, God rest her soul. Yeah, maybe I do. I don't know, but rest her soul.
You got too much left jaw.
Why you
got
It's
so
a
much
lot going on.
Left jaw?
Right jaw.
Really?
Yeah, what's going on?
I mean, I kind of look like my son, low key, a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look very. Yeah, I mean, beards take at least 10, 15 years off of you.
Yeah,
It makes you look extremely young.
Whatever. I'm keeping my beard, man. I'm look old, and I can't.
No matter what color it turns.
I'm not doing that. But you also know what it's like to not have a beard as well. So roll the footage.
Oh man. So
it's giving
Kermit
just got fired from
Frog. Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is Disney has changed this now, which is hilarious.
Hi, I'm Stanley.
It is.
Disney did not allow facial hair. You can have a mustache, but black men with a mustache look like porn stars. So we can't do that. Oh, then there's that. Oh, you bastard.
This is getting interesting.
What is this? You were
that's for a film I was in.
Yeah. Oh,
so I played a military guy, and I had to cut the beard off.
That's actually dope.
Yeah,
No, don't lie to him.
So that's how I went.
I was about to say it's giving.
You don't have the cleft chin.
Yeah, I don't have a chin really. There's nothing down there. It's just like
There's a chin.
that's the end of my face. It's not a chin. It's like
man, that's dope. I think it's dope.
Yeah, I did that for a movie, and it was funny at that time. I was auditioning for Army Wives. I didn't get that, but I thought the time was perfect. I'm about playing a military guy in a movie. I'm auditioning for Army Wives. I have no beard. I have a mustache only.
What a circle! What man?
That was great.
The circle of life.
Yeah, man.
You know who casted Army Wives?
Who?
Him.
Ain't
that crazy? Wow.
Same guy.
Wow, same guy.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Look at God.
Oh man.
And you're sitting at this table.
Then there's that.
Nobody but God, and you're choking me.
But yeah, that's how I looked. That's how I looked my first 2 weeks at Disney. I had no beard, just a mustache, and then one day I was like, "This looks stupid," and I cut it off. And then that's how you got the pink shirt.
Oh.
And that was me most of my. That's how everybody that met me on Disney met me like that right there.
I didn't know your eyebrows were so prominent.
Yeah, they're pretty thick.
Huh. Is that like makeup on it? Yeah.
No, that's how they look every
Really?
day. I wake up with thick eyebrows.
You look like a Sesame Street character.
You do look like, Stanley.
It's giving.
Kind.
It's the Stanley thing.
It's giving Bert and Ernie.
Wait a minute.
Is what
Wait a
Kyle
minute.
was trying to say.
Yeah.
Wait, he's about to.
Eat his ass up. Eat his ass up. Eat his ass up.
No.
Eat his
A kid talking about like
Eat his ass.
you have the same haircut as Big Bird, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap it in a minute. Make sure I call you.
I broke
I'm gonna
that
be waiting
watch.
outside. I'm be
I
waiting.
love that watch.
That is a dope. I was looking at the watch. What is that? That's an Elgin?
No, it's nothing like that,
I'm
sir.
sorry, what?
It's an Elgin.
That's just a regular
Camel.
Fox. But it was a nice watch. It
He
had
said he got himself
Ooh,
the camel.
it's-
that's South Camo.
right, I'm about to go on my
Hey,
purse.
that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
I'm about
That's
to go on my
enough. That's
purse.
enough.
All right, I'm about to go on my purse.
I'm telling you,
he's judging my jury and he has a diamond choker on. I'm out of control. You have a diamond dog collar on right now, sir. What is happening right now?
Okay.
Like, you chose violence this morning with me. I mean, they're trying to work.
All right. So let me ask you this.
Please.
So, Tiny, what do you think about the guy that you're dating, or whatever, being really, really active on social media and kind of doing their thing like that?
Because of how I act on social media, I don't have a leg to stand on. So I'm aware, and I've told people, listen, you just got to overlook my Instagram, baby, because it's nothing personal. You just got to glance at it and keep moving. It's what I saw at the time. It's what somebody retweeted. It's what somebody posted. I thought it was funny. I laughed and I reshared it. It's not necessarily indicative of what I'm going through right now. And a lot of people can't make that distinction. They get on the internet and they think everything is real.
Yes.
Everything I'm saying is exactly what's going on in my life right now.
So let me ask you this. So you find this guy who is the guy. Like he is, man, this guy is, he's the
I've already blocked him.
He's the bomb.com.
Already blocked him.
Wait a minute, now, flow with me.
Satan not going to take this from me.
Flow with me. Like, he's like, man, this guy, he's, wealthy, he's handsome, like your version of handsome. I'm talking about this joker dang near purple. He's just chocolate, white teeth. I don't know, whatever you like. And he sees your social media and he's like, yo, I love it all, man, but I can't make, would you be willing to, suspend it?
No, I can block him though.
You just block him?
I've done it before.
So you would leave a guy, you would keep social media and let the guy go?
I'm not going to let you go. You can decide if you're going to be in your feelings about this every day or not. Pick and choose.
Wow.
Pick and choose. I'm an entertainer.
But
it's part of the job at this point.
But I'm saying I'm saying wealthy to where if you wanted to do a movie, he could fund the movie. Like you don't have to do like that part of it.
Here's the thing about me. Love should not come with manipulative strings. This is who I am when you met me. This is who I'm going to be. I'm not saying that there aren't things about my personality that can't be improved. But what I'm saying is, this is my job.
So social media is your personality?
No, social media is my job.
But you don't need that job like that anymore. Because
I'm never going to be the kind of woman that relinquishes full financial control to a man.
No, not full financial control. Even if he signed a thing to say, hey, you know what? This is the money for you to invest in whatever, because you don't own your TikTok followers. Right. You don't own your Instagram followers. If there's a glitch, they're gone tomorrow. This is a guy to say, hey, I love you. I want you in my life. This is just a lot. Can we pivot?
So if he pays for the movie production and everything,
yeah, he's got you.
He got plenty of money, so he finances my dreams. Yeah. And then how are we gonna promote the movie?
You promote the movie on whatever some else. I mean, there's ways to promote. Like I don't have,
but not my social media.
You won't have one, but you won't have it.
See how crazy that sounds?
All right, well, anyway, pull up the thing so we can see. So what this guy says, and to his point, he said he was joking. His name is Wesley Adi, the Good Shepherd. Marry a woman with no social media. Trust me, bro. Chances of it working goes up by 95%. I don't make the rules. Shrug, crying face emoji. He eventually later said he was joking. But this one, Mr. Samuels himself, wasn't joking when he said,
you want a monogamous committed relationship? Get rid of all your social media. That's a non-starter. I don't deal with women that have social media. You got to go.
Having social media is a way to market and get business and network. It's a very important part of her business.
Right. Hey, enjoy. You just won't date me. I mean, I'm not telling you can't have it. I just won't deal with you.
Thoughts?
I think it's crazy for a person who's all over social media to tell somebody you can't be on social media. It's literally hypocrisy 101. It's the first thing you learn in hypocrite class.
Would you marry a person that's in the limelight as much as you are?
It depends. It's situational.
Is it your preference?
No, it's not my preference. Because you have to think, when I come home and share my day with you, I don't want you to already know all the details.
But doesn't that sound hypocritical?
No. How is that hypocritical? No, I'm saying I want somebody who I can connect with on a different level. I don't want somebody that's also in my space. I don't care about you being on social media, but if you're,
not even social media. I'm talking about just in the space of I don't want anybody on social media. That's just my preference. I know I do it. I do it enough for everybody, so I'm good. I don't want to date. I don't want to deal with anybody that does that. It's the same thing as saying, yeah, you're in the limelight. I'm in the limelight. I don't want to deal with nobody in the limelight. I'm good on that because I really want to be. I want somebody that's going to be there for me. I know I have to. I'm basically owned. I'm doing air quotes by my fans, by the public. My wife, God bless her heart. Like I'm hers. But I'm on. I belong to so many other people that it's tough for her, and I know that. But I know personally, if she was in the limelight like that, it'd be tough. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I love her now, so I can imagine that. But yeah, I wouldn't choose anybody that's in the limelight.
What's the reasoning behind that?
That's what I'm saying. Because my reason is
it's the perfect reason. It's the same as yours.
Well, mine is if this is what I do all day long when I come home, I don't want to think about this.
So
I want to take a break. I want to be able to rest and relax, not get back into work mode to the time I go to bed.
Yeah. Well, mine's the same thing. But from this perspective, it's time consuming. And if you're going as hard as I'm going, we would be like two ships passing in the night.
Yeah, I don't know. That's situational. Because some people do it just fine. And that don't mean they miss each other
and
like
that. Doesn't make it wrong for them.
Right. That's what
I
I'm
know
saying.
For me, I don't want that. I know I don't want that. Now, granted, I'm in love. I'm married already. If things change, something has to give. Meaning, either I pull up on something so that we can be together more, or you pull up on something or modify your schedule so we can be together more. If the goal is to be together more, then yeah, you can't be in LA and I'm in New York and that's what it is. No, I don't want to live my life like that. I choose not to live my life.
Now, that's different. Now, me, I wouldn't want to do a long distance relationship or a marriage or nothing like that. That I wouldn't want to do. As far as the social media thing, that's just up to that person. Because somebody could be, let's say, okay, like with Tiny. Let's say she's dating Joe Splo or whatever. Tiny's just superstar Instagrammer and TikToker, right? And then she's dating this guy and he don't give a about social media. Then all of a sudden he does this random video with somebody and it goes crazy viral. Then his social media is like a thing. And it becomes a thing. You're not going to run. That's just something that randomly happens.
No.
And that happens to people all the time. Just think about, you look at people like Country Wayne. He wasn't thinking about social media. He did a video talking about the Cowboys being trash as a Cowboy fan, and it got 14 million views, and now he's a social media guy. So social media happens to people randomly like that. Now, if you're dating somebody and y'all both in social media, then you have to structure it a little better. Okay, you don't want to deal with that at night? Guess what? Okay, we both are entrepreneurs. We're both social media people. Let's do this from 9 to 4. Then after 4, we're going to put the phones down, we're going to put the computers down, and then go our route. You schedule it out, and your life is still going to be the same. It's no different than two people that are 9 to 5.
You're talking about making it work. You don't want to make it work. It's like me saying I'm a chocolate. If I'm saying I'm chocolate, I don't want to date nobody that's chocolate. That's hypocritical. You chocolate. That's my preference. I don't want to. That's not what I want.
But I know.
First of all,
I heard
First of all, I don't think like that. Saints. I don't think like that. Although my wife ain't.
Right. But yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, but it's one of those things, it could spontaneously happen. And then it's gonna make your thing be like, word. You gotta deal with it. And it can't happen. Just think about it can happen like that. One day you're up and coming on social media, and one day you like the person. It just happens randomly. Neither one of y'all started with 1,000 followers. It just happened. It grew.
So for the sake of your relationship, for all of us, I guess, would you walk away from social media? And my answer would be 1,000%, indubitably yes. I don't need it like that.
I want to relinquish my social media. I want to get to a place where I can hire some little young college student to run it and do all the things for me. Well, I wouldn't mind that. I would love that when I get to a place.
So is the stipulation that you don't have social media at all, or someone else runs your social media? Because
somebody can run it. I mean, just like you being on social media like all the time. Because I think that what Kevin is talking about is like those social media, like every time you turn around, I'm eating. How do you do it? I'm over at the thing, and your phone stays in your hand, and that's just like, it's too much, man. No, you checking algorithms, you checking my posts. I got to make sure I post certain time. That's a lot, and I think he knows. We all know that it can be overwhelming, and it can encompass your life. And he was like, "Yeah, I do it enough for both of us. I don't want to live with somebody that does it as well, like that." Is it hypocritical? Could be
a little bit.
Could be.
It's a tad bit.
Anything's possible.
Because I've seen some of your meals on social media.
Huh?
I've seen some of your meals on social media.
What do you mean?
You've had some of your meals on social media. You posted. I hear you eating a 24 karat gold steak. You've done that.
But I'm on social media.
I know. So, I mean, it's just one of those things.
Where are we going with this?
I'm just saying. You said it's hypocritical. I said it is because you do that.
What do I need to say to make this go away?
I'll just go to the next topic.
Moving on to the next topic.
There it is.
Rod Minger's the
That was just a crash. Speaking of crashes, how in the world does this happen?
Yeah.
All like
Wait a minute.
how?
Wait a minute, player.
Uh-oh.
Do that again.
Attention.
Do it again.
Well, that was just a crash.
That was just a crash.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Man, for real.
no.
That transition. That was perfect.
Thank you.
That was perfect. I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Make yours better next time.
He said, LeBron, do better.
he did.
I'm gonna take a sip of this water, and by the time,
That was good.
You get it?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
He said, do better.
So I seen this in person. I went out to eat at Camp Creek the other day. I mean, I didn't know it was gonna make social media, but I was very confused when I seen this car on top of another car. There was no ramp in sight. There was no tow truck with the back let down. There was just that car after I left a restaurant on top of another car. How fast were you driving? What did you hit? How does this happen? And then listen, this is what blessed me right here when I seen it online. Watch the person go get somebody the car like it ain't their car. Watch them just go grab something just real gradually like, yeah, I'm just grab this right quick, you know. Boom. I'm just gonna grab that's my keys.
Oh, that's the driver?
Yeah, that's the driver. Let me just get that right quick.
This just looks
You got
crazy.
your back tires on one car and your front tires on top of another car. It's like a monster truck show.
Bruh.
That is out of control.
How does that happen?
But imagine you at Shogun Hibachi Grill and you come out and there's a car on top of your car.
First of all,
I'd be so mad. I did everything right,
Bruh.
and still.
I mean, look, the car is immaculately clean. Look at those wheels.
Oh, they just watched it
the
that day.
armor all
It's too much. That's what happened.
That's probably what happened.
That's what happened.
Look at God.
Wow. There was too much armor all on the tires.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
They armor all this side of the
What
tire.
did he hit?
What
What did he hit to catch air though?
Nothing.
Was it a speed bump?
it's that curb right there.
That's
it
the
has
curb?
To, it has to be that curb
Ain't no
right
way
there.
the car is already low to the ground.
But you know what it is though? They had to be going almost
How
100.
fast
They had to be
Yeah.
going 100.
Wow.
You know how people like to just speed off in parking lots when they're kind of empty.
Thought it was cute.
It was really late, so they probably kind of took off about 100, 0 to 60 real fast, and then caught that curb. And their armor all just got a little too slick, and they went in the air. But the thing is, their car's not ruined. It's just the cars that landed on. Their car's fine.
No, it's messed up in the front.
So you
They're
got a little
gonna
bit.
buff that out.
Not buff it.
That's a little buff job.
And the car's still on.
The
That
car is still
the
on.
part
Because the lights.
that is blessing me.
And the top is still down.
I love it.
Close the top.
Wow.
Whole dash stood up.
How ashamed are you? Like, honestly, how ashamed are you that this is your vehicle? So when the cops show up, whose vehicle is this?
Me.
And you got to raise your
Me.
hand like you're in elementary school.
Wow.
But you know, the funny thing is most car crashes are kind of embarrassing. Like, I've seen people get out the car like it wasn't them that was driving the car when it wrecked. Sir, that's your car. I seen you. I watched the whole thing. Now, this right here, you see, she wasn't that embarrassed. She just had to grab her little whatever she had on the floor.
She like, girl, I
and
got to
get
get an Uber.
Child, I'm about to get an Uber and let them handle this because I ain't got nothing to do with it. What, you can't help at this point. What can she do out there? There's nothing she can do except apologize to whoever driving that Toyota Corolla.
Put
that's
it in
up under.
reverse and tear up some more stuff.
And you know that Toyota Corolla, every bag in the world done came out. The front, the back, the side, the sunroof had an airbag in it. Like, somebody could have been sitting in that Toyota Corolla and they would have survived because they have airbags. I'm done.
Her front wheel is in the window,
It's in the window.
of
That's
the
what I'm
next
saying.
car.
Of the next car. That's what I'm saying. This ruined several
Really
people's
had
night.
some speed. Like,
And the fact that she lived enough, there's no real significant dents on this car.
None.
That she can walk to the car and casually open the door and get her, what is it, a
Well, you
wallet,
can see
maybe?
she didn't really impact anything. She landed on top of something. So by the time she got up in the air, she was coming down, not as far as she had to go up.
And the interesting thing is that she was all about safety. Did you see the beautiful mask she was wearing?
She was. She was.
Yeah.
She was.
She
about
obviously
COVID
was wearing a
restrictions.
seatbelt.
No.
She had to be wearing a seatbelt.
Mm.
Man, I would love to see that video of her flying in the air to land on top of those cars.
I don't know. How
Somebody seen it. Whoever works at the Hibachi Grill right there, they have it. I would love to see that. If you have
They
that,
probably
send it
do
to the
got
Katie Bowe
cameras in
Show,
the parking
please.
lot.
Yeah, send it to me. I appreciate
Please send it to the Katie Bowe Show. I would love to see that.
it. So final thing before we get out of here. It's been a huge debate. All right, the top 5 black sitcoms that have impacted black culture.
Oh, that's.
Or do you want to answer it like that? Just overall, the top 5 black sitcoms.
I'm going to go with All right. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, the Cosby Show,
All right.
A Different World.
Mhm.
You're gonna go. I'll be going back too, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
So the Jeffersons was a big deal. So you
Yes.
put that on the top.
Mhm.
Cause that was the first time somebody had moved on up. You know.
Right.
Then you got throw Fresh Prince in there, man. You got to go there.
It
So
was
that's
very
4.
influential.
And then 5, I'm going.
You don't want to say it.
I'm not going to say because
You
it's not in the
literally
top
don't
5.
wanna
It's not in the
say
top 5.
It's in the top 5.
I'm not putting that past Martin. Martin's better than the show that you're thinking.
Martin is there. I would put Good Times before, or I would take the Jeffersons out and put Good Times in.
Nah,
Good Times was.
I could see that.
it was a good show.
I could see that.
Good Times was. I mean, you know, when you think about it, now that we're an adult, they never got out of the hood, and that's a mess. But Good Times was one of those shows, man. Like we know Good Times episodes.
We know him.
You know.
But
Remember when Penny got burnt with the iron?
Yes.
But every show I just named, you know those episodes as well.
Where does Sweet Lenny get his jacket from?
I can't put it in my top 5, man.
Come on, where does Sweet Lenny get his jacket from?
I don't know.
That's not something that we would readily know.
Oh my, JC Penny. Sweet Lenny got his jacket from JC Penny.
I see what you mean, Rod.
That's
Thank
exactly
you.
what
It's
it
not my
is.
top 5, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, it ain't got to be your top 5. It's
Ladies
America's
and
top
gentlemen,
5.
put in the comments, please.
It's America's top
5 black TV shows. So I'm sticking with Cosby Show.
I got you.
I'm gonna stick with Different World.
I got you.
I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mm.
I'm gonna throw the Jeffersons in there, and then I'm gonna go with Martin.
I'm taking the Jeffersons out. I'm putting Good Times in. And you keep on antagonizing me.
I feel like we know more of Good Times than the Jeffersons, though.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, because we didn't grow up on the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
But when you watch it in syndication, you know, you kind of be like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
2.5 Men.
No. Black shows.
No.
Black shows.
He was
That was a white show. Yeah.
he was black.
That was a white show.
My wife and kids.
Now that was a good one.
It's not as influential as
It wasn't, but it was hilarious.
good.
But that show was good and
What you
hilarious.
taking out? What you taking out then? Top 5. What you taking out? Which one you taking out?
I would take out the Jeffersons.
For
I'm
my
not-
wife
I'm
and
not
kids.
Gonna, I'm not gonna give that to you.
No, I mean if I wanted to replace one of those top 5, it would be Jeffersons. Would be number 5 out of the 5 I named.
No. Sanford and Son. No. Sanford and Son.
I put Sanford and Son before Good Times.
No. Good Times. No. It would be Good Times.
Oh my gosh, you're reaching
I
time.
put Good Times before My Wife and
I
Kids.
guess I'm gonna have to break the tie here, guys.
Here we go. Thank you. Please,
That's so Raven.
Tanya, I would flip this whole table upside down.
I had to do it.
That was good.
That was the whitest black show
It's
ever.
the future I can see. Gotta go to Island? No.
So the number
Okay.
one. So number one will be what?
Number one.
Number one.
Cosby Show.
Let's play together.
I mean, look what they did, man.
I'm gonna have to
Let's
go with the
subtract
two.
what-
Number one.
Let's subtract what he's done outside of the
I
show.
ain't even thought about that.
Okay, but the show itself, every black family ever sat and watched the Cosby Show on Monday nights, and that show was so positive, so for the culture, representing the HBCU
What's
sweaters.
the theme song for the Cosby Show?
First thing it changed 4 times. So
Just
this-
give me one.
oh, yeah. It was a jazz song.
It's literally instrumental.
Sing with him.
Do-do-ba.
See, no one knows.
Okay, but that's
Now watch
People
this.
do know.
Now watch this. Let me bless y'all.
I'm not gonna do it.
We get ready to leave you, but let me say this.
because I got a rebuttal for already. But go ahead.
What's the theme song for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Now this is a story all about how my
Life got switched, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there
until you have became the prince of a town called
And
Bel-Air.
there's it. I thought you finna say Good Times was the most memorable.
I'm gonna say Good Times.
Okay, I thought
Number
that's why I thought you were going.
Number one, Fresh Prince of
Fresh
Bel-Air.
Prince of Bel-Air.
There you go.
I agree with that. I put it in the top. It's up there.
So we argued about the other four to conclude.
No, because we
I
still haven't
only
heard
know what number
yours.
one
We
was.
still haven't heard Tiny's. Top 5.
I get to see how I get dragged into this.
No, we still never heard. I knew you was trying to slide out. I seen you
No,
trying to slunk out.
I agree with your findings.
Oh, then there's
They were conclusive.
Oh, so we agreed.
No, but I would definitely give Fresh Prince number one.
I'd have to give it to Martin.
No, Martin. Okay, so Martin was memorable, but I think the thing that puts Fresh Prince above Martin is that they had valuable life lessons. Martin was more so entertainment.
No, mine was stupid funny.
Yeah, it was entertainment, but the Fresh Prince, you learned some stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Because Martin is so funny. The average black person has watched it so much they can't watch it anymore. Like I've seen every episode too many times. Like I can't even get through an episode no more. Like,
What was your favorite Martin episode?
Come on, man, the New Jack City one.
Yeah,
Everybody like the New Jack
get your
City
$5.
with the CD player. Come
Cool.
on, man. With the CD player?
So
With
what's
that
your
fake
favorite
dog.
Fresh Prince episode?
Oh man, so I got a couple.
See?
I got a couple with Fresh Prince. First time, do you remember when
Why he don't want me, man?
when the girls locked him when they tied Will Smith up at the camping grounds when Lisa was pledging a sorority.
Yeah.
So that was a good one. Of course, the one where the dad was supposed to take Will Smith on the road with him on the 18 wheelers. That's just
so
memorable.
sad.
One that's the most
Right.
funny, but it was just a memorable moment. And then the last episode, that's the most memorable season finale I can remember. Like the house being empty, Will didn't want to admit that he didn't have no apartment. You know, everybody was moving away. It was really dope.
It was sad.
Yeah.
What's yours? Favorite Fresh Prince? Favorite Martin?
Favorite Martin is probably, it's a toss up between the Nino Brown episode and probably, I would say that ain't no damn puppy, Gina. Remember when they went to that resort?
How did I miss that? Oh man, with myself. Yes, that is number 2 easy.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the, why you don't love me, man. That one.
It was classic.
Yeah, it was classic. And then I don't know, man. I didn't watch Martin like that.
Really?
Nah, I didn't watch Martin like that. I liked when, what's the time when the African Prince was there?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
with concubine.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Roger
this man,
from What's Happening.
I'm like, this man is 30 years old and has no idea what a concubine is.
Hilarious.
Which was great for me though, because I was probably in the 4th grade and I didn't know what it was until that episode. So it was like a teaching moment. That was a teaching moment for Martin. I said, what's the big deal?
Horrible
Because
lessons.
we all need to know
Horrible lessons.
what a concubine is.
Especially in 4th grade.
In the 4th grade, yeah.
Especially in the 4th
That broke
grade.
me down. I was like, oh.
What do you want to be when you grow up, little Roderick? I want to be.
I want to have concubines.
Concubines. I have 5 wives.
All right, man. Great show. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And anybody want to say it?
No.
Thanks for watching the Katie Bowe Show at the Content Factory.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram
And YouTube.
and everywhere.
Facebook.
Twitter, Bebo,
And
MySpace,
TikTok.
Black Planet, AOL, Yahoo Messenger,
Spotify, iTunes, Tidal,
Stitcher.
LimeWire.
I was just going to say
American Online.
roll the credits. I just said it.
Actually got a Christian people meet. Well, find me on Bumble.
I need everybody to know there ain't nothing like the Katie Bowe Show. Oh, Katie Bowe Show, for show, for show. Let go. Katie Bowe Show, for show, for show. Right here. Katie Bowe Show, for show, for show. Ooh. Katie Bowe Show, for show. Stick around, might just play your favorite song. It's that show you've been waiting on all day long. If an encouraging word is what you need, you can always count on KD. Never disappointed, right here is where you want